Hey, how you doing? Nick, Wise Guy Off-Road. Welcome to my channel. We're doing a product review. I have the new Mangoal dash cam, 4K front camera, 2K back camera, STARVIS 2, GPS. I currently have another brand I've been using for about 2 years since I bought the truck new. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison and see if I can use this new Mangoal to actually gather footage on the trails and use in my videos. It's supposed to be 4K footage. Let's see if it's good enough to use. So here's the box. Mangoal shipped it to me, well packaged. Got some actual directions here. Nice to see. Don't usually get this these days. Usually you have to go use a QR code and go online and try to figure it out if you're lucky. This replaces the OEM factory cover over the mirror. Looks like it came right from the factory this way. Spot for an SD micro card. Nice. Got a 2K rear camera we'll be installing today. 4K camera here in the front. Got a pry tool. This is the wiring that goes to the fuse box so that if somebody hits the car or breaks into it while it's parked and not running, it'll still turn on and record. Comes with a micro SD card, 128 gigabyte. Nice. Those are expensive to buy, so I'm glad they included that. It looks like we have GPS, monitor our location, our speed. Oh, more instructions. Well done, guys. Like to see plenty of instructions on paper. I'm old school. Go out to the car and get to work. First thing we're gonna do is use the pry bar. Break everything loose here. Disconnect a couple wires here. The old one's off. That was quick and easy. So first thing we're gonna do is connect into their wiring harness. Plugs right into the dimmer. And that's gonna provide us power without running wire all through the headliner. Makes it a lot easier. Plug that in there. This goes right there, and now we have power. Well, that was super simple. Snaps right into place. That looks really factory. We got a backup camera. Plug that in right here. Set that for later. GPS, get that plugged in. We hooked up all 3 wires. We have the GPS, we have the back camera, and we have the power that's on 24/7 in case somebody hits us while we're parked in the parking lot. We'll hopefully get their license plate. Very simple. It took a few minutes to just do that. Now we just got to run some wires. All these wires hidden. Connections up here in this box here. And then we're going to feed them right out here and underneath this liner. So let's get this one up in there. We're gonna go this direction with the GPS. Put that up tight, there. Okay. We got those, starting to work those out to the sides. Put our cosmetic plate on, hides all that stuff. There we go. That looks really factory right there. You cannot see anything different. All right, let's continue with the wiring. So we'll come around to this side of the vehicle. We're gonna mount the GPS right here in this corner. Go expose the tape side. Gonna mount that right here. Wire up in there. Good. Same as factory. That looks good. Let's come to the other side now. Okay. Get the rubber molding. We're gonna pull off down to our fuse box. Push that up here. Oh, that wasn't hard at all. Get that up under the headliner. Super easy. That's done. And we're gonna run the camera to the back. Let's run this down the side, down to the fuse box. As you can see here, we came out through the pillar, and we're just gonna run it down the side here. Very easy. I'm actually doing it with one hand, holding the GoPro with the other. Down here to the fuse box. Very simple. As you can see, we ran it across the top here, the rear camera. We're gonna catch up to it in the back. Very easy. Keep this going to the back, underneath the rubber seal. We're gonna have some excess wire here, so I'm just gonna push it all down the side here, the side pillar. Plenty of wire if you're putting this into an RV or something, or Maybe a big old 1980s Cadillac, the 10-foot trunk, wise guys used to drive. Wire come on right there. Tuck the rest up behind here. Okay, one thing you definitely got to do is see which way your slider. You don't want to put it where the slider is going to knock it off. So we're good right here. Let's pull off this 3M tape. There's an up and down on this. Make sure you do it right. I don't know if there's a way to change it in the software afterwards, but let's not find out the hard way. Looking at everything behind us upside down. Seems like the hardest part of this job has been getting this this tape. So if that's the hardest part of the job, that's pretty good. It's been a very easy install. I'm gonna plug the camera in, and we are gonna install this right here. Looks good. And that's it. Cover these wires back up. We're just putting them down the pillar. There we go. That's all done. Looks good. Put our molding back. There we go. Sure it looks good. There. Yep. Make sure it looks good. It's all intact. Okay. Installation's complete. So last thing we need to do is hook up the 24/7 wiring. So we're going to download the SkyCam app, installation tutorial, pick your car. Every one of these is made specifically for your vehicle. So it looks OEM, GMC, Canyon, Model B. That's for 23 and newer. There it is. Nice installation instructions. Doesn't get much simpler than this. There's no wires you have to splice in. You got a nice little adapter right here. You just hide these wires. Place the cover. This has truly been a remarkably simple install. I'm very impressed. You know, I was worried about running wires up in the liner and you know, under the gaskets and finding power for 24/7, but it was simple. It truly took me less than 20 minutes to do this entire install. And I took my time. I could probably do it in less than 10 minutes right now if I wanted to do it again. Very impressive. Don't be afraid to try this at home. It's a very easy do-it-yourself job. Let's insert the micro SD card first before we power this up. Okay, so the unit's installed. As you can see, it's very factory looking, very OEM. Look at that. Very well made. We're gonna hook it up to the phone app now and get this thing ready to start recording. The SkyCam app, add camera, connect Wi-Fi, everything's on. Wi-Fi E5, yeah, Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enter. Okay, we're connected to the camera now. Go to the SkyCam app. It's already found the camera, and it's already showing me some video. That's only 2K, but that looks incredible. 2K, it looks 4K. First thing we're gonna do is go down here into the settings and format our SD card. Scroll down the bottom, format, confirm, it's formatting. Format complete. We have 116.8 gigs left, 128 card. Let's get out of the settings here. You already see the beautiful rear image. Oh, look at that. That's an incredible image right on my phone. Well, this is why I don't have a front video, because I have a little protective tape over the camera. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. Don't do that. Okay, now we have a front camera image. Very clear. I can't wait to get some trail video with this. So we got a front view, back view, and we can do a split view, back and front in the same frame. Let's go into the settings and make sure everything's set up properly. Sound recording's on, speaker volume's all the way up. Got video resolution. So we're set up for 4K in the front, 30 frames per second, and 2K in the back. You can also set up for 2K front and back. Maybe that's so you don't use much of the memory card. We're gonna go full 4K in the front, so we're gonna try to get some trail video with this. Loop recording. So we're gonna loop, let's loop in 1 minute intervals so it'll be easier to download. Timestamps. Timestamp is on. Speed unit is at miles per hour. Collision sensing. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go to parking monitor, collision detection. If somebody hits my car with a shopping cart or hits it while backing in, I'm gonna catch them. Let's put that on low. So if somebody bumps it, it just starts recording even the car is off and I'm not in the car driving. I think we're all set. I think we should go for a drive, do a little recording, download it, and see how it looks. We were driving down the street, just checking out the 4K, how clear it is. One thing I really want to know is how well this can see a license plate. How close we need to be to pick up the image of the license plate. So we're gonna find a vehicle to pull behind and see how close we need to get. Let's try to catch up to this car. We are about 2 car lengths away. Let's pull up behind this car and see if we're catching any of these license plates. Yeah, so that installation was extremely simple. Pretty much left the camera running non-stop. I didn't have to stop and redo anything and try to figure things out, especially with the technology part. I usually have a hard time. I connected this to my phone real easily. One time and it was connected. Didn't have to mess around with it, so I'm pretty happy about that. See, I almost had an accident. I almost got a chance to use the dash cam in real time. So what are my final thoughts? I'm very impressed. The installation was extremely easy. So we pulled the SD card out, compared the video to the original dash cam that I had. That cost almost about the same, totally different. You know, this 4K is a game changer. The detail that you need if you ever get in an accident, can't beat it. So I would rate this definitely a 9 out of 10. 100%. Would I buy this with my own money? Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely going to recommend this. Go into my description of any of my videos. I'll have a discount code up there for you to buy one of these yourself, get a good deal on it. All right, I'll see you in the next video on the next trail. Okay, so let's download some of these videos. Here's the little picture of the SD card, and here's all the videos. Select all, download. Okay, the first 1 minute video took about 3 seconds, 2 seconds to load. That's real nice. It used to take minutes and minutes just for each little video of my old dash cam. This is extremely fast. We'll get this done, and then we're gonna put this on the computer, and we're gonna take a look to see what we have.